In this lesson, we'll show you how to use the media library, and this is a place where you can store images, files, and articles. You can access it just by clicking on this green media library button here, and it'll bring you to this page where you can see on the left side we have our folders, and you can have also these files can be associated with events. We haven't set that up yet in this account, but you can see here the different folders. And on the right side, you can see the actual files themselves. This graph shows you how much of your storage allocation you've used. And so we'll just start first by looking here at email templates. So in here, this is a special folder that allows you to store templates and files for your custom emails that you can build. So you can go in here and let's just look at a couple of them. Here, and you can see we have a public email archive that you can create. So if you want people to be able to see the public files that you have here, then that essentially can act like an email newsletter archive. So all you got to do is just save this as public and save, and you'll see then now that this particular file is available through the public, through the archive. And so we'll see there, and there it is. There's your archive. So you can use that, put that inside of your website. You can also create a RSS feed of all of these files. So if you want to keep an RSS feed of the emails you send out, you can use that here. So here, like everything else, inside the email, inside the media library, you'll see that there are a lot of different pieces to it. Here you control the URL. Here you can password protect your file, and then you control access and description. So we'll go to My Files here, and you can get a better picture of how this will work. You can always create new folders using the New button here, and then you can always modify the folder itself by clicking on the pencil icon here, and you'll see you can modify it there and delete it. So we've clicked on My Files, so we're working within the My Files folder, and you'll see here are our three file types. We've got images here. Here we've got a picture of a cartoon slab of pork chops, I think. And so you can see here's the URL that allows you to go to it. This link allows you to delete it. You can replace it by clicking this and bringing a file in from your hard drive, and here you have descriptions. Now down here is where you control your sharing. Other group members can see it. It's available to the public, and this allows you to share it with all of your groups. If this is not checked, it's only available if you're logged in and looking at this particular group. If you click this box, it will share it with every group. So here you have files that you can store. So let's say we want to store a file in our media library for download. So let's just click this and we'll find a good file here to download, and I just grabbed this off of my hard drive. Just a blank document. We can put a description and we'll say test document, and then here we control our password if we want to password protect it. And then we can control our access, and so we'll just keep it like just as it is, and we don't want to associate this file with an event. And we'll just hit save, and there it is. So we can always check these boxes. Maybe we want group members to be able to see it when they log in, and maybe we want to make this test document available to the public. So we'll hit save, and there it is. So the other two files, we've got our images, of course, we have files, then we have articles. Articles are compilations of HTML. So maybe you're on the internet and you want to save some information, or maybe you have people that are collaborating to build emails. You can create these articles here and store them and then use them at a later time. So here's a sample article that we've created where we can go in and we can say, okay, here's some conference notes. This was a great conference. And we want to be able to share this with all of our groups, and we want our group members to be able to see it too. So we'll hit save, and there it is. So now we've updated this. It keeps track of when the last time it was updated. And now you'll see how we can use this on the email screen. First, as an example, let's take a look here. We're going to keep this file, and we're going to copy it, so the URL, so that we can use it to link to in the email page. So here we go. Now we're building our email. Let's say we want to add a picture, and we want to pull in a file from the, this looks familiar, right? The pork chops. So it comes in from the media library, we hit insert image, and there it is. There's our image. Now let's say we want to create a link, download this file. We want our file to be downloaded from an article. Here's our link button. So now we remember we had the URL that we copied and pasted, so we hit OK, and now that is a link. So you can download the file there. And lastly, to create an article, or to recall an article that you stored in the media library, let's go back here to Files. Here's our conference notes. Hit Insert Article, and we get the little notice that it was inserted, and there you go. We now have our article in there. So that's how to use the media library and how to tie it with your email. If you have any questions, of course, send an email to support. We'll be happy to help.